Guys, it's me again. Make sure that I got you in focus. I did a couple of corks that I want to show you. It's for the craft hole, and it's for a swap. I don't know my swap partners yet, and I've got one more cork to go, so I'm not sure if I will send out one of these or not, or if this will go to my partners, or if I'll do more. I really enjoyed doing them. Just straighten this up a little bit. This is the first one that I did, completely different from the second. I was kind of really excited to start doing it, and then I got a bit stuck, and I was talking to Lily, who's Lily Necker on YouTube, and she kind of talked me through it and showed me something that she had made, and I stole one of her. I scrap lifted her idea with the second one, because I was kind of stuck with the first, and it took me nearly, I don't know how many hours to finish this one. I'm not used to doing like a jewellery or beading, so it was a bit of a learning curve for me. I think now I've got the hang of doing the corks, I want to do more, and I think the third will be kind of better. This one's only little, but I really do like it. It's got a little angel at the top, as you can see, and then I've just used this colour metal, but I painted with black patina and then went over with the graphite grey to make it black and silver. I've got white lace here. With the actual cork, with both of them, I papered them with vintage dictionary paper, and then this bit here was sent to me by Terry, and I just connected that up just to this little doodad and then just poked it in. I poked a hole through both ends with a big stick pin, and then I used the connectors just to poke it in. And this is a bead cap, and so's this, and I just poked it through, and I straightened this out and put it like that, and then I did the same for this end with the angel, and then just put a little bit of chain on top. So that one's quite small. With the second one that I did, as I say, Lily showed me her cork, and her cork it had lots of lace at the top as well, and she has it hanging from a piece of lace, which is really nice, but I didn't want to quite do it exactly the same as Lily. So I loved this frilly tail with all of the chains in it. I really like that. It kind of reminds me of a dress in a way. So I got lots of lace from my findings and some rick-rack and seam binding. I had this bit. I think that's seam binding. And then I got lots of chains, and I basically popped on, let me get them for you. I put on a little swallow and a little crown, and that's just like almost like a shield, and a seahorse. And then the other ends, because I didn't want them to look boring, I put these little beads, 3 beads on, so they hang down. And what I did was, Lily did hers in a slightly different way from me. What I did was laid it all out like this, and then I tied this ribbon in a knot around the middle, so it was tied, and then I glued it to this metal piece here, and then glued beads all across the middle and in here to hide the glue. And then I bent the flower down over the base of the cork, and then around the middle I had some wire, gold wire, and I threaded it round these beads across the middle of the 2 flowers that I'd glued together to hide the glue line. I then bent up the leaves this way to the cork and glued the cork in. As I said, I papered this here as well. Then I had these pearls on this wire, and I wrapped it all the way around, which was similar to Lily's. She'd done hers with buttons and some different kinds of beads, top and bottom, but I didn't want to be exactly the same as her, so I just kept this going all the way up the middle. I then had another piece, this bronze piece, and bent it down to match this end, and they're actually the same pieces, but as you can see the colour difference from the patina. Then I made a little like a rosette and glued the pieces on, and I had a pin that I pushed right in and put the bead in through that as well, so this wouldn't, as you can see, the little pearl and the bead caps either side, so it was all glued in and stuck down to keep it. It is a little bit wobbly, but it's stuck fast. And then I bent this up to look like a crown, and then I beaded just the top to make it simple, so you could have it hanging. I was going to put some lace from here, but I think it's enough. I want to do another one, so it's probably going to grow in size, because I really do love this with all the lace and the trimmings. And all I did was got lace and cut it in half, or cut it in 4 to make it look a bit shabbier in places. Look, that's in half. This bit is in 2. I think this bit's in 4 on it, and then I just doubled it up and popped it like that. I hope you like them. As I say, these are for swaps, but I don't know who my partners are at the moment. They are very different from each other in size, but I think, you know, the work, there's a lot of work gone into both of them, even though this one's a lot bigger. So any suggestions, I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.